Alright. Take two. Take two, yes. Why is this a take two? Because the first time I did this, I had no track. So therefore, had to adjust mic. The darkness amplifies the chill of the falling snow. A shrill scream pierces the cold as we look upon the Cobblepot household. The parents, horrified by their disfigured child's appearance and behavior, threw him and his carriage into the Gotham River. The carriage floated down the storm drain and ended up in Arctic World, part of the old Gotham Zoo. There it was carried off into the darkness by huge emperor penguins. "33 years later, Christmas is approaching in Gotham City, but repeated sightings of a strange penguin creature have been nagging the metropolis of late. The mayor is addressing the crowd in Gotham Plaza, completely unaware of a huge red gift box that is slowly moving towards the crowd. The box bursts open and weird members of the Red Triangle Circus Gang careen through the terrified masses. Gotham City has a hero who is aware of all evil doings in Gotham City. A hero that bears strength and intelligence under his dark mask. He is the mysterious Batman. He bravely stands up against all evil. The fragile peace that exists in Gotham City is reinforced by his presence. However, there's a new player in town, and the adversary creates chaos in Gotham City. She used to be the quiet secretary of Max Schreck, a powerful businessman. Frustrated by the villainous Schreck, she has transformed into Catwoman. By accident, she prowls the streets in search of Batman. But will she help Batman? Or join with the Penguin and try to destroy him? Welcome to Let's Play Batman Returns. Yes, this is Batman Returns, brought to us by Konami. And, well, the thing is, there are so many different things I can say about this game, but mainly Catwoman, you know. Anyway, excuse me. Pepsi Man! Excuse me. About this, we can go to our option mode, in which we are currently in option mode, and I gotta do this again. Sorry, had lunch dinner. Option mode, yes. We have certain game levels. How many of you are laughing right now? Yeah. Game levels. We have easy, normal, hard, special, and mania. Now I'm going to keep things at default setting by saying that we're going to put this on hard. We're going to put this on normal. We're not going to put this on hard. Hell no. Because there's no real big difference. It's just saying, oh, well, you just beat the game. And, of course, you have attack, your jump, your special, and your item. Now, what it means about your item is that you have a little box. And what you'll see in that box is you'll see something like a certain item, like the batarang or the grappling hook gun. The guard is, of course, LNR, and of course, to use the test tube, you must use LNR and hold down X to use the test tube. Now, what the test tube does is that it clears all enemies on sight. So basically, it is your smoke bomb. Your special is basically your cape sweep. The cape sweep, it will be a very important thing to use when, especially in boss battles. I highly recommend using the cape sweep just to basically stave off certain bosses. You'll see what I mean during the course of the Let's Play. Now, let's jump right into this game, shall we? The only time you'll ever see Bruce Wayne. But not the last time you will ever see the Batmobile. Scene 1, ambushing Gotham Plaza. Now this time I'm using a different emulator. I'm using, instead of NES 9X, I'm using NES 9K. That's NES 9K. Yes, normally I would be using 9X, but I'm using a different emulator. And all I say is, thank you, Ryu. Thank you. Really, I appreciate it, man. Now, what we're doing here is, we're actually going to get rid of these clowns. And yeah, this is all we're going to be facing throughout the whole course of the game. Just nothing but clowns. Fin clowns, fat clowns, tall clowns, fire clowns, clowns with no makeup. You name it, that shit is all there. Dude, you are not Ghost Rider. Stop it. Why do I keep missing? There. Oh yeah, and you can also do this. Thank you! There is no love in the clown world. Especially that bazooka clown. So yes, I'm doing this a second time. You gotta have clown control. Now, I'm also doing this because of a friend of mine who has a thing against clowns. Since he doesn't like clowns, I'm doing this on behalf of him. See? Told you. Fat clowns, thin clowns. Clowns with no makeup. Clowns with very little makeup. Clowns that look like the Kardashians. You name it, they're all there. Ha! 2-for-1 sale! But I didn't. But I said I want a 360 for my birthday. I said I want a 360 for my Christmas present. I didn't ask for this. Look, take this shit back. Where'd you get this shit? Oh, from Shrek's. No wonder. Shit. I told you to get me an Xbox, not a fat box. You had me all excited and then this shit happens. How dare you do that to me? You had my hopes and dreams all up and then you do this shit. How dare you, sir? How dare you? And then we got this nut who's freaking stung-gun clown. Dude, what the hell is wrong with you, man? Really, dude, what the hell's wrong with you, man? Scene clear! And we have saved Selena Kyle. Wow, the Batman, or is it just Batman? The cowering lady saved by Batman was Selena Kyle, lowly secretary to Max Schreck, the most powerful businessman in Gotham City. A mysterious creature, known only as the Penguin, has been spotted in Gotham's sewers. He allies with Max Schreck to destroy the mayor's reputation, allowing himself to become the new mayor of Gotham City. Burn, baby, burn! Stage 2, battle in the streets of Gotham City. That's exactly what we're doing. We're going to the sewers to possibly gain aid and assistance from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. However, we couldn't afford to get them on camera. Plus, the Turtles already have their business. They already have their hands full in New York City, along with the other Marvel nut jobs. Blam on your ass. I like to say the cape dive is very useful against the bikers. Oh, and it left a mark. I'm so sorry. Damn. Why did I do that to the... Never mind. Now I did. Hey, Toby. Sit down. Tell your friend to sit down, too. Then you got these knife throwers here. There. To be a dragon, you gotta be smart. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, you clowns. How I don't like the... You know, you would think the Joker would be behind all this, but no. And now we are in the mall. Or rather, Shrek's department store. Look, man! We do not tolerate bad behavior. We do not tolerate bouncing fat asses either. Tell your friends, get the hell out of here. And this is where you'll need the aid of said grappling hook gun. For most of the level, you will need the aid of the grappling hook. I shall call you Pierre Le Faux. And it does sound like straight from the movie, doesn't it? Like Danny Elfman actually did this music. We're getting close, folks. We're getting close to the end of this scene. What are you doing to that kid? Get the hell away from that kid. So, Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown, is behind all this. It's not really the Penguin at all. It was only Dr. Roxo. You know why? Because I'm Dr. Roxo! I do cocaine! Look, didn't I tell you to drop the bazooka already? Now, in these stages, whenever you use a batarang, all it does is stun them. And here comes our next boss. We're somehow just getting very perturbed to all the fallen bodies happening to this man. Namely, he's the strong man. And he can pack a wallop. Now, you can't really do anything to him except use the most tried and true boss method you can use. Attack from a corner. Just use the plane to your advantage. Or use his own cronies against them. And sit him down. By the way, this Let's Play is brought to you by Pepsi, the choice of a new generation. Batman's triumphant victory over the Red Triangle Circus Gang is short-lived as the Penguin appears to taunt him. You're not the mayor. Things change. You don't really think you'll win, do you? Things change. Yeah. After destroying Shrek's department store, Catwoman escapes to the safety of a nearby rooftop. Scene 3, on the prowl. Yes, we are on the prowl. Now, there's another stage when we had to use the batarangs. But not only that, we had to use our grappling hook gun. You know why? Because I'm Batman. So we're going to do Simon Belmont style swinging. Hey, fat ass, off the shaft. You heard me, everyone off the shaft. As soon as everything stops, we move to the rooftop. And we kind of missed that. But the good thing is, when we miss a life, basically we're set to the exact location where we're supposed to be at. I keep thinking otherwise. Why am I doing that? Actually, you can pass right by them since they're not that real big of a challenge. And as soon as we're near the clear, this happens. Bombs are being dropped. Somebody's setting us up the bomb again. We got bazooka clowns, tall clowns. See, now, that time, I actually got through. I am Catwoman. Hear me roar. No, you're not. You're really Sheena von Karma in disguise, see? Now, the thing about Catwoman is, her dash move is pretty damn dangerous. Her whip is pretty damn dangerous. Whenever she dashes, she will kill you. Yeah, every LP now has to have a Sheena joke. Every one of my LPs will have, of course, a Sheena joke, because why not? You know why? Because I am no longer affected by a woman. And say what you want, but, you know. I mean, you can try to stun lock her with a batarang, but it won't do you any good. And if you need to, use a cape sweep. There. Now will you sit down and shut up? Damn it. Saved by kitty litter. The Penguin and Catwoman form a diabolical plan to trap Batman. We need to talk. Scene 4. The Penguin's Trap. Now here, if you remember the movie, is where the Ice Princess is being held. We'll soon be facing the Catwoman here. As soon as we get rid of all these clowns here. Fire clowns. Dude, you remind me of hot sauce. Get the fuck away from me. So get away from me. Get away from me. So the only kind of hot sauce I ever used was Trappy's. Or Red Rooster. And I don't put that shit on everything. Only on my Tenkai burgers. You're just some asshole, sir. Reminding me of a prior LP that I shamefully did, and I'm just not going to. So here we are, we face the Catwoman for a second and final time here. And as you can see, this woman will learn the error of her ways. And what you just saw there was the test tube. And like I said, what it does is it basically clears the weaker enemies off screen. Now, like last time, she is not owning me, but I am owning her. Slowly but surely. Gotta go. Gotta talk. And so we go up to the very top of the rooftop, where we fight the Penguin. And what the penguins will do is he will drop exploding umbrellas on you. Yes, exploding umbrellas instead of exploding penguins. All you gotta do is really pelt him down. He's not that hard, it's just you gotta know when to hit him and know when not to hit him. Since he basically makes himself a target, I want to say this. When I first saw the movie, I really thought, you know, the Catwoman was pretty hot. Then when I saw the animated series, it's right there, you know, you look at the animated series, she was like the most good-looking cat burglar I've ever seen. More hotter than Carmen Sandiego. And when you take him out, so will that happens. And of course, he leaves his calling card and some bats, knock her off the roof. The citizens are shocked as they see Batman push the Ice Princess off the building. However, not everything is as it seems. Scene 5. To the Batmobile, Robin! The only driving scene that I'm constantly reminded of is that of the one based off the animated series, which was all driving scene. And this is my time to say why. Sega CD had a good thing going until they just made the driving scene the only thing, just the driving scene the main part of the game. I mean, we get cutscenes. That's good. We get cutscenes. But, you know, you could, you know, something I would have really expected was, you know, mainly, you know, some in-game fight scenes or something like that, you know. I mean, yes, it may be me, but, you know. You know, I gotta say something about that game. If you're expecting me to do a game like that, no. Because when you have nothing but just this, as this being the whole basis of the game, it loses its flavor. You know, unlike other games in which you drive just to catch up to somebody, like, I don't know, Chase HQ, it's different. Because, you know, it's designed, you know, certain games are designed to be like that. Chase HQ is kind of like, you know, that's what you're supposed to do. These are basically for points, just so you know. Whenever you collect the bat insignias, you collect points. Now, who we're facing here is the campaign vehicle. So basically, you gotta shoot at it. You gotta constantly shoot at it and watch out for the sticks of dynamite they throw, or even the rockets that they fire. Otherwise, it's just a simple target for you to just basically wallop away until it get down to the orange zone, like it is now. And did I mention that this game is presented by Konami, but the drink is provided by Pepsi? I leave my games like this, short but sweet. And we've cleared the scene, and we only have 2 more scenes to go. The Penguin's true nature is exposed by Batman while addressing the citizens of Gotham City. The Penguin fires on the crowd as he flees to the sewers. His plan to kidnap all of the firstborn sons in Gotham City is initiated. It is up to Batman to save the children. Upon this list are not the sons of Piston Honda. So now is scene 6, the circus train. We are near the end of said game. Because after this, well, it's the last stage. We have to deal with the Penguin once for all. Now, what I find funny is, yes, I'm going back to the movie. The point of, I mean, the way Selena Kyle, aka Catwoman, was handled, it could have been handled a lot better. It's like, well, just think about it. You never thought about Batman's true identity until the last minute. I mean, where was her point in all this? I mean, you know, I really questioned how that happened with Catwoman. It's like, oh, you just basically had a nervous breakdown after seeing something like that. You get gnawed and nipped on by cats. That really does say something. Oh yeah, beware of the bikers that toss out time bombs at you. They will hurt you, of course. Well, try to avoid them as best as you can, since they will basically show up at random spots. Oh, I'm oh so glad about there being no friendly fire among enemies. Enemies can harm each other. I am so glad for that. No, but I mean, Catwoman really didn't have a real point in the movie. She had the same problem that Spider-Man 3 had. You know, well, I shouldn't say just Spider-Man 3, but X-Men 3, The Last Stand, it had that same problem. Oh, remember to jump. Every one of these, because if you don't, they will hurt you. As you can see. However, when you slam someone down, it causes you partial invincibility. And as we're getting closer to the head of the train, and I continue my rant on this, Yeah, the sad thing is most comic book movies kind of suffer from that. You know, the one too many enemy. Yes, the one too many enemy rule. If you never heard of it, you know, you have one enemy here, one enemy there, one enemy here. Instead of taking them all down in a certain act, they had to like throw them all in together. Now I can say this. Superman 3 kind of had it right, though. I mean, not Superman 3. Superman 2. Superman 2 had it right. Because since they all came from the same planet, namely Krypton, it would make sense for all three of them to attack Superman all at once. Because of what happened to them. Since they were under Zod's command, that would kind of make sense why. Oh, how I love anti-friendly fire. So choice sometimes. When you get him down to the green zone, this is when he'll start firing on you. Now the good thing is he can, once you do this, you can somehow stop him from doing this. By simply go grabby, grabby, smash, smash on him. Apparently, that doesn't affect him in any way, shape, or form. So I just wasted a test tube for no apparent reason. Of course, when you block, it will kind of work for you and kind of work against you. God damn it, I'm tired of you. And with that, I will spank his monkey. Not in that way. That monkey, never mind. After stopping the circus train, Batman heads for the Penguin's hideout, Arctic World, at the old Gotham Zoo. Finally, the Penguin will pay for his treachery. So, of course, this is the last level of the game, and it is called the Penguin's Lair. Yeah. I guess you could say I really did spank his monkey, didn't I? His monkey will no longer be rendering services. He will no longer be getting tips for his master. Thank you! Thank you! Goodbye, sir. Now, when we get to now, this stage is pretty interesting because, for the most part, we'll be facing the last few members of the Red Triangle Circus, and you'll know when we actually get there because we have this going. Yes, we have this going for us because we're dealing with bikers, Tabasco clowns, you're out of your element, aren't you, sir? I gotta say, that's the most fucked up sound I ever heard. And being called a all these things and then some. Now the Sega Genesis and Sega CD versions of this game is not as good as this version. I will call that one platform hell. Now, as soon as you remember that many of these penguins that you remember from the scene that they were going into war, you'll know that we're almost there. But yeah, so I stated this before, but you know, there are certain things in comic book movies that I've noticed kind of work and kind of don't work. When you have one too many enemies, and you're trying to mesh them all into one, it's not going to happen. Unless if you do like Superman 2 did it. Which is mainly, you work them in as one whole unit, or if you have like more than one, like say Lex Luthor and that dude who was in Superman 3. I think the best version of Superman 3, the best part of Superman 3 was when he was fighting himself. Because of the red kryptonite. And like I said, that is how you can deal with, you know, good character handling, especially with bad guys. But like I said, you know, in this one, Batman Returns, I just didn't see the point It's like this. What did Catwoman actually have against Batman? Another bad test tube. Wonderful. I find this real stupid because, you know, like I said before, it don't make no sense. Speaking of which, speaking of comic book movies, right now I'm seeing right behind me the Incredible Hulk, the Bill Bixby Incredible Hulk, the one based off the TV show. Now, isn't that funny that, you know, when Spider-Man was out here, we got it just wasn't good. So here we are, we're going to face off against the duck vehicle. Whenever I see a boss like this, it's reminding me of Spider-Man Lethal Foes dealing with Dr. Octopus. And all I had to do was uppercut his ass. And now we have the final fight against the Penguin. The Penguin is just like the organ grinder in the last stage. All you have to do is just mainly get up in his face. Cape sweeps work well in this battle, as well as jump kicks. If you can try to get close to him as you can. Try to cape sweep him when he starts flying again. Following this, I will have a few choice words about, you know, this week. In general, yeah, I will have a Tenkaichi file or Tenkaichi guide, or probably a little bit of both. And then perhaps a update video. He's nearly dead, though. But yeah, I plan to do a little bit of something after this. Hopefully this all comes out okay. Hopefully. Possibly. At last, Batman has defeated the Penguin. Peace has returned. Until the next time, the dark forces rise to harm the fair people of Gotham City. And with that, that's the end. That does it for Let's Play Batman Returns. As I stated before, it is one of the pretty much the best ports of Batman Returns ever known. While the Sega Genesis and the Sega CD versions, which are both the same version, it's okay. I prefer this to be more inclined to the movie. And it's more exciting because it's a beat 'em up. Which I would want to have as a beat 'em up. But, you know, that's personal preference. Anyway, I have been the Tenkaichi of gaming. PI7, aka Ichigo Musco. And this was Batman Returns, presented by Konami, of the same year of the movie that came out. And this Let's Play has been provided by Pepsi because it's a choice of a new generation. And those burps, they were totally worth it. So with that, I will see you around for another exciting Let's Play. Now let's pray that the track came out pretty good. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for this game. And as always with any other Let's Play, I say, Tenkai! Tenkai! Without the hiccup. Muso! Take care, everyone. Fuck you, game. I'm not doing hard mode.